everyone, it is Val. Today we are going to talk about K-dramas, 10 to be specific. The first 5 are going to be okay, good, things I liked about it, things that I didn't really like about it, and then the last 5 are going to be ones that I really enjoyed and my comments on that one as well. So please enjoy. Sorry if my pronunciation is bad. I am a Southern girl in America, so forgive me, everyone in South Korea, or anyone who is South Korean. I mean no disrespect. Number 10, King the Land.
회장님 아들.
멋있어. 환영합니다, 본부장님.
웃지 마.
King the Land is a 2023 South Korean television series starring Lee Jong-ho and I'm Yoon-ha. It aired on JTBC from June 17th to August 6th, 2023, every Saturday and Sunday for 16 episodes. It is also available for streaming on TV in South Korea and on Netflix in selected regions. King the Land tells the story of Guwon, who is the heir of the King Group, a luxury hotel conglomerate, who was thrown into an inheritance war. Jeong Saran, a hotelier who always has a smile on her face till she meets Guwon. The supporting cast: Song Bo-young-ho as Gu Yi-hoon, Guwon's father, who is the chairman of King Group; Kim Seon-young as Gu Hwa-ran, Guwon's older half-sister and the eldest daughter of King Group; Kim Dong-ha as Jun Hee-yu, Hwang's son; and Han Sia as No Hang-silk, Guwon's friend and secretary. People around Sarang: Go Hoon-hee as Oh Rong-ha, Sarang's best friend, who is a flight attendant of King Air; Kim Gi-yoon as Kang Dari Dao, Sarang's best friend, and a working mother who is a sales king of Alanga, a duty-free store affiliated with King Group; and Kim Young-ok as Sha Hoon-hee, Sarang's grandmother. So I like this K-drama. This K-drama is very easy to watch. It has some drama, it has some mystery, but it doesn't really hone in on it. It's a very easy watch. I mean, the first time you watch it, there's going to be some cliffhangers, some things that they purposely misrepresent, which I think was smart on the directors and the producer side of things. It's a really good and an easy watch. It's not one of those heavy ones. It's kind of those ones where you need a break from the heavy ones, which will be the ones I'll talk about later. Number 9, Business Proposal.
결혼.
맞선 시장에서 은퇴할 수 있게 그 신들린 연기 딱 한 번만 더.
Business Proposal is a South Korean romantic comedy television series based on the web novel of the same title written by Hae-ga, directed by Park Seon-woo, and written by Han Seo-hee and Hong Bon-hee. It stars An Hyo-seop, Kim Si-jung, Kim Min-gu, and Seo In-ha. And it tells the story of Shin Hari, an employee who accepts to go on a blind date in place of her friend, but finds out that her date is actually her boss. The series aired for 12 episodes every Monday and Tuesday from February 28th to April 5th, 2022. It's also available for streaming on Netflix in selected regions. The main characters are Han Hyo-seop as Kang Tae-moo, the new CEO of GoFood, a subsidiary of the Chaebon founded by his grandfather. After graduating from Harvard University, he joined GoFood, worked at an overseas branch, and returned to Korea recently. He is forced to go on a blind date by his grandfather, who wants to see him get married. Kim Si-jung as Shin Hari, a researcher part of GoFood's food development team 1. She disguises herself as a vixen after she accepts to replace her friend Young Seo on a blind date. She is smart and energetic, but insecure on how to tell her true feelings. Kim Min Kyu as Cha Sung Hoon, Taemon's chief secretary of GoFood. He grew up in an orphanage sponsored by GoFood's parent company, which was founded by Taemon's grandfather and has become like a brother to Taemun. Seon Hena as Jin Young Seo, Hari's best friend and the only daughter of the chairman of Marine Group and the parent company of Marine Beauty, where she works as a marketing team leader. She asks Hari to replace her on a blind date with Taemoo since she wants to wait for her true love. The part of the love triangle for a business proposal is played by Song Wong Seo as Lee Min-hoo, Hari's classmate in university and her unrequited love for 7 years, who works as a chef. I really like this K-drama. This was actually my very first K-drama. I think it's super funny. It's chaotic. I freaking love Hari. Like, she's just so funny, the way she like tries to push the CEO away, and it's so great, and it's just so wholesome. South Korea really likes that trope of mistaken identity, be the way I put it. But it will always be a favorite of mine. I think it's one of my favorite romance ones that isn't like very on the serious side, but still very funny. Number 8 is The Secret Life of My Secretary.
생겼더라. 이렇게?
The Secret Life of My Secretary is a 2019 South Korean television series starring Kim Young-kwang, Jin Ki-jo, Kim Jae-hyung, and Koo Ja-sung. It aired from May 6th to June 25th, 2019. The synopsis is a department manager of a mobile media company is getting to know who are his real friends and foes after losing his ability to recognize faces. I'll put it here. Prosopagnosia, where damage to the temporal lobe can lead to face blindness due to an attack on him. He teams up with the secretary to try and solve the mystery, and in the process falls in love with the secretary. His face blindness is essential to the plot. The main characters: Kim Young-kwang as Dominique, director of TNT Mobile Media One, an intelligent, demanding, yet a needy and problematic boss who calls his secretary for everything. Jin Ki-jo as Jung Ga-hee, secretary of TNT Mobile Media One director Do Min-heek, and an obedient, lively secretary who has a harsh way of talking. Kim Jae-chung as Veronica Park, CEO of a film production company, Cinepark, and the heiress of the Park Group. She boasts excellence in her work, but has an audacious personality and a messy personal life. Jo Chung-sung as Ki Dae-jo, director of TNT Mobile Media 2, best friends of Dominique. He is capable of stealing hearts with his talent as well as his gentle and sweet personality. He is the love interest of Veronica Park. I did like this one. This one I think is really good. The whole like face blindness I think was very interesting. It is very important for the plot, and it's like King the Land. It's a very nice watch. There's funny moments in there, I will say that. Yeah, that's all I can really say. I mean, it's not one of my favorites, but I did enjoy the watch. Number 7, it is Her Secret Life.
너 아이돌 좋아하는 여자 캐릭터를 뭐라고 부르는지 알아?
작품의 제목은 라이언 골든.
Mysterious death of her former lovers. Chai series created by Kim Hyung and directed by Hong Chong-chan, starring Park Min-young and Kim Jae-wook. Developed by Studio Dragon and produced by Bond Factory Worldwide, this show is based on a web novel called NunaFan.com. Written by Kim Si-young and published in 2007. The series aired on TVN from April 10th to May 30th, 2019. The synopsis: Sung Deok-mi, Park Min-young, is a talented chief curator of Cheom Museum of Art who also happens to have a secret. She's a fangirl of White Ocean's Cha Shi-nan. In addition, she is the fan site manager of the famous The Road of Sion. Ryan Gold, Kim Jae-wook, is the standoffish artist who develops Sundal syndrome, eventually retiring as an artist. After the current boss, Hyun Soi-hae, Kim Sang-young, is investigated for embezzlement, Ryan Gold becomes the new director of Cheom Museum of Art. Supporting characters: Han Boy-hyun as Nam Yoon-ji, an Olympic silver medalist in judo who opens his own gym and becomes an instructor after his single mother abandoned him in the hospital. Deok-mi's mother took him in and raised him with Deok-mi as family. He harbors secret love for Deok-mi. Park Jin-woo as Lee Seon-ju, Deok-mi's best friend, who is the owner of Kokomoko Cafe, which Deok-mi, Ryan, and Yoo-ji frequent. Like Deok-mi, she is also a fangirl of Cha Shi-an and often voices out her sadness that she can no longer be a full-time fan after becoming a mother. She helps with the creation of Ryan and Deok-mi's fake relationship. After seeing her employee Jo Hyuk at concert, she becomes a fan and makes and runs a fan site for him. Other supporting characters are Hong Seo-young as Choi Dan-in, a visual art director from New York who is in love with Ryan, her friend of 10 years. She follows Ryan and moves to South Korea. She works at Cheom Museum Art in collaboration with Cha Shi-an for his upcoming album and art exhibition. Feeling dejected after learning that Ryan and Deok-mi's relationship, she becomes happy when Young-gi tells her that their relationship is fake. Jung Chae-won as Chi Shinan or Sion, an idol and the most popular member of the boy group White Ocean. He adores the fan site The Road to Sion, stating that this is the only fan site whose owner seems to understand him. He is a fan of the artist Lee So and plans on collecting all of her 9 paintings. He grows close to Ryan Gold after learning that they are neighbors. I like this one. I'm going to show a lot of my bias here, but my Park Min-young, I love that actress so much. She is one of my favorite actresses. I think this is the first K-drama I saw with her in it. And spoiler alert, I can't believe that, like, the end of it, she just becomes co-director. That's just some BS. She should have been director. She was running a successful fan site. She even got to know the idol. She even, I think that she even marries Ryan Gold. She's talented. Like, she was even editing. She's really good at editing and taking photos and understanding the art behind it. I wanted more for her. The only nitpick I have for Ryan Gold is that he looked like he was not, like, he was wearing like those show-less socks, and like his pants, like they were, like, you could see his ankles. Did not like that. It was bothersome, but that's just me nitpicking at this point. Number 6, forecasting love and weather.
너 진심이 아니면 뭘 허투루 시작하는 편이 아니어서요.
차가운 공기가 갑자기 더운 공기를 만나듯이.
Consistent with Park Min-young. Young Park as Ha Ki-jun's Jin Ha-kyung's ex-fiance. The 36-year-old informant of the KMA spokesperson's office who is married to Chai Hyo-jin. Yura as Chai Hyo-jin, a 25-year-old weather reporter for the daily newspaper. Lee Si-woo's ex-girlfriend. She is married to Han Ki-jun. This one, okay. So, I like Song Kang and Park Min-young. I love both of those actors. a lot. But I hate how, like, again, spoiler alert, how they basically end up breaking up because they love each other so much. It really messed up with the pacing, and like they didn't have to do that. Like there was no reason to do that. But other than that being my nitpick, I love it. That's just it. I'm a romance girly in case you haven't noticed. The number 5. Bon appetit, Your Majesty.
아저씨 뭐 하는 거야?
전하께서 그 개
Kang Han-na as Kang Mil-ju, a cruel and scheming woman who has gained Lee Hyun's approval and becomes a long-term concubine. She disposes of other women after taking advantage of them, becomes loyal to Prince Yi-seon for setting her free from jail, and is considered one of the most villainous women in Joseon history. Editing me here, random. Kang Han-na looks so much like Mina from Twice, and it's just crazy. I was shocked. I thought it was Mina who's acting, because, you know, K-pop idols go into the acting route. Choi Shin-hwa as Prince Yi-seon, a cunning and manipulative Joseon Grand Prince. He acts like a bandit to save his life after his father died, but never stops searching for an opportunity to overthrow Lee Hyun and ascend the throne. Supporting characters are Yoon Si-ha as Seo Jin-gun, a woman whose house Hee Ji-young enters without consent, later becomes a palace maid who befriends Hee Ji-young. Lee Jo-in-ha or Gong-gil, King Lee's mysterious jester. He attracts everyone's attention as soon as he appears on stage with his handsome appearance and strong physique. He also saves Gi-hyung when she is nearly assassinated by Kang Moing-ju, a court lady, and protects Yeon Shin-young. He's used to secretly assassinate King Lee Hyun because of the allegation that he caused Jong Hyil's sister's death, but the actual culprit is Kang Mok-ju. Choi Hee-shik as Im Sung-ja, Grand Royal Secretary, King Lee's loyal minister and acquaintance from childhood. He initially enforces Choi Hong to force women to enter the palace to serve the king. After King Lee Hyung abolishes Choi Hong, Im Sung-ja becomes Shin Jo-ing's supporter. So this one, Yuna is the best, but Lee Chae-min really does amazing. Like his, the highly emotional scenes, it's just incredible. And the ending is really funny. I think it's really funny. They're just all like, oh, how did he make it to the present world? Who knows? Who really cares? So it was a good one. It's an enjoyable one, and the food freaking good. I would want to try a lot of that. And it's historical fiction. So it's historical fiction. I don't know much about Korean history. But it got me interested to know more about Korean history. I know it's historical fiction. I know it's a work of fiction, but there has to be some levity to it. There has to be some truth to it, and I'd love to learn more about it. The number 4, Siren Kiss.
약혼자도 김윤지도 당신이 죽였나?
궁금하네.
This is the show that really got me to wanting to do this video. We are going back to Park Min-young. Siren's Kiss is a 2026 South Korean romantic thriller television series created by Chung Hyung-kang, written by Lee Young, directed by Kim Cheung-kyu, and starring Park Min-young, Lee Ha-jun, and Kim Jung-hyun, based on the 1999 Japanese television series Kori no Shikai by Hisashi Nozawa. The series follows an insurance investigator tracking a series of fraud cases involving the deaths of men who loved a mysterious woman, only to find himself dangerously digging into her life as a prime suspect. It aired on TVN from March 2nd to April 7th, 2026, and it's available on streaming on Amazon Prime Video internationally, which is where I watched it. The synopsis. Han Seo-ah is a high-profile art auctioneer at Royal Auction and becomes the center of criminal investigation when the pattern emerges involving the mysterious death of her former lovers. Choi Woo-seok, an elite investigator of an insurance company's special investigation unit with a reputation of exposing life insurance fraud, is assigned to the case following an anonymous tip. As Woo-seok rigorously pursues Seo-ha as his primary suspect, he becomes increasingly entangled in a psychological tug-of-war with her, forcing him to determine if she's a lethal siren orchestrating these deaths for profit or a victim of a sophisticated conspiracy. The main characters are Park Min-young as Han Seo-ah, the senior art auctioneer of Royal Auction, Lee Hae-jun as Cha Hoo-seok, the deputy general manager of the special investigation unit at NH Life Insurance, Kim Jun-hyung as Pyeok Jun-yeon, CEO of IT company Your Name, Han Jun-woo as Do Hyun-hyuk, a photographer, Kon Si-hyun-ha as Gong Jung-young, a detective in a violent crime team 1 at Seoul Gangha Police Station, Kang Hee-jun as Pyo Hyung-il, the team leader of the violent crime team 1 at Seoul Gangha Police Station, and Kim Young-soon as Kim Seon-ah, chairman of a Royal Auction. Lee Hee-ja as Kim Young-ji, an art auctioneer at Royal Auction. So, I love Siren's Kiss. I think the leads, Park Min-young and Lee Ha-jun, did an amazing job. Their chemistry was incredible. The mystery of it, the using the siren as a motif was a really great idea. Park Min-young's acting in this series is incredible because you have to, like, she has to really try not to show emotion, but only like a glimpse of it. And like Han Seo-ha's like background is insane. Poor girl, poor woman, like really. And I like Park Min-young. Her acting is just so good. It is so good. I really like it a lot. I recently watched it, and it's such an incredible series. Like, if you have Prime, just watch it. Just watch it. Just watch it. I don't want to spoil it for you. Just watch it. Just watch it. Just watch it. Just watch it. Now we're gonna go to the top 3. Number 3, Queen of Tears.
사실은 무서우시죠?
And understand their personalities' difference. This Queen of Tears I watched after Business Proposal, and I've even rewatched Business Proposals a couple of times as well. But I also rewatched Queen of Tears, I think like 3 times, because damn, the story is so good, and like you want them to figure these issues out. You want them to be together. And then when you see the little star on the ceiling of the room, I think of his room, like it really puts in perspective the loss that they went through. And then now they're dealing with her potentially dying. Like, it's scary. It's a scary thought. And I love it. I love this one. This one just hits so good. Kim Hyo-hyung and Kim Ji-won are incredible actors. And I think they're together in real life, which I ship. I'm a shipper all the way. And it makes sense. Their chemistry on screen was incredible. I can only imagine how it was off screen, and I hope they're happy together. But I love it. It's a rewatchable series. The story, the depth it gets to, how like the impact it has on you. Like Queen of Tears, Literally, that's the name of it. Like, you're gonna be crying every episode, every single episode, and it hits you so hard in the feels. Like, it's not even a joke. Like, I'm not gonna even spoil anything for you. Just rewatch it, rewatch it, rewatch it, watch it for the first time. I don't care. Watch it. It's on Netflix. At least it should still be on Netflix. Incredible, incredible show. And speaking of incredible shows, number 2, can this love be translated?
人が好きです
지금 뭐라고 한 거예요? 통역. 주호진 씨.
Is a 2026 South Korean and Korean romantic comedy television series written by the Hong sisters, directed by Yoo Young-hyun, and starring Kim Hyun-ho, Joo Young-jung, Sota Fuguishi, Choi Hoon-sung, and Lee Jin-dam. The series depicts the relationship of a multilingual interpreter and a top actress. It was released on Netflix on January 16, 2026, and received generally positive reviews. The premise: Jeon Hyung-jin is a genius who speaks 8 languages but doesn't understand people. He lives by logic, staying far away from anything as messy as romantic. Hoo-jin first encounters Cha Min-hee in Japan when she's still an unknown actress. Mi-hee rises to global stardom after her breakout role as Do-ra-mi in a hit zombie film. The two are reunited during an international interview where Joo-jin serves as her interpreter. His predictable life changes when he takes a job as an interpreter on a global dating show, Romantic Trip, featuring Min-hee and a Japanese actor named Hiro Kurosawa as they travel the world. Hoo-jin realizes his biggest challenge isn't foreign languages. Instead, he has to make sense of Min-hee's complicated feelings and the painful secrets she's hiding. Main characters: Kim Hyun-ho as Joo Ho-jin is a polyglot interpreter fluent in Korean, Chinese, English, Japanese, German, French, Spanish, and Italian, known as a linguistic genius. He values precision in both his professional and personal life. Yo Young-hung as Ja Moon-hee / Do-ra-mi, an actress who becomes a world-famous celebrity through her role Do-ra-mi in a zombie film Quiet Woman. Fushi Sota as Hiro Kurosawa, a Japanese actor who joins Moo-hee on the dating show Romantic Trip. Choi Woo-sung as Kim Young-gu, Chu Moo-hee's manager working in An Entertainment. Lee Yi-dam as Shin Ji-seon, a reality television director recognized for her outstanding abilities and director of Romantic Trip. Do-ra-mi is that girl. She is that girl. Go Young-jung is an incredible actress. I need to see more of her stuff because I was fascinated by her acting. The way she depicts Do-ra-mi and Cha Moo-hee as like such different personalities, and like the trauma she deals with. The fact that like only towards the end they're all like, oh, by the way, your parents are alive. Sorry, spoiler alert, but that's what happens. And it's just like, okay. Incredible. That's all I have to say. Fantastic. Love it. I rewatched this like I think 2 times now. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Can't say anything more than that. All-time favorite. And speaking of all-time favorite, number 1, My Demon.
수상하지 않냐? 내가 보기에 둘이 사귀는 게 분명해.
손 좀 주지?
하지 뭐.
My Demon is a South Korean television series starring Kim Young-jung, Song Kang, Lee Sang-hee, Kim Hae-seok, and Choi Hyo-joo. It aired on SBS TV from November 24th, 2023 to January 20th, 2024. It is also available for streaming on Wavy in South Korea and on Netflix in selected areas. The synopsis is: the series depicts the story of a faithful encounter between Doo-hee, a haughty but organized heiress of a conglomerate, and Jung Gu-wan, a demon who is cold and carefree, who temporarily loses his power. The couple embarks on a contract marriage, agreeing to help each other. Over time, their relationship begins to evolve into a romance, but not any sooner that they realize their romance may be dangerous to the other. Kim Young-jun as Doo Doo-hee and Woi Sum. Doo Doo-hee is the CEO of Marae F&B. After her parents died when she was 11 years old, she was adopted by Ju Seung-suk, the chairwoman of Mari Group. Song Kang as Jong-hoo and Seo Si-sun. Jung Gu-wan is a 200-year-old demon who plots tempting soul-binding contracts with humans, exploiting their vulnerabilities. Ling Sang-yi as Choi Seok-young, Ju Jeon-suk's nephew, and CEO of Marae Investments and affiliates of Marae Group. Kim Hae-suk and Jun Seon-suk, the founder and chairwoman of Marae Group. Kim Seon-jin as Ji Jong-cho, mask intruder. Jo Hae-soi as Jin Ja-young, a dancer whose specialty is traditional double sword with martial arts. Hyo Jung-do as Park Boy-jo, the director of Suwon Foundation, who Juwon's first contractor 200 years ago. Seo Jong-young as Secretary Shin Da-jung, Doo-hee's secretary. I love this K-drama. I'm currently rewatching this K-drama on Netflix, and I just love this story so much. I like the mystery behind it. I like the chemistry between Song Kang and Kim Young-jung. I think they're incredible actors. Love it. It's romance, it's mystery, the motif of the two-sword dance scene, how it plays into the story. I mean, I love it. I love the little cross tattoo, which I need to get that. I'm planning on getting that, a little cross tattoo, because I love it. I love it so much. It's so impactful, and I just love the visual. I love the visual of it. That is it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Please share this with people you like, people you don't like, people if you think you want to get them interested in K-dramas. And again, I am sorry to all the Koreans out there in Japanese for pronouncing things wrong. Like I said before, I'm an American girl living in the south of America, so I'm sorry if my pronunciation was wrong. I mean no disrespect to any of you guys at all. But it's fun. I love these stories, and I wanted to share my opinions on them, since this is my commentary channel and my fan edits channel. And I'm working on some fan edits. Thank you. Have a good day or night. Goodbye.